Welcome everybody. Today we'll be taking a look on how to make sourdough. I first start off with 70 grams of flour, all purpose. This is just to make the starter. And I put the flour in the bowl carefully, which I did not do, as you can see. Then I start off with 4 grams of yeast, like a yeast infection, which sounds more wrong than good. Yes, I'm using an actual scale to measure out. Next is 65 grams of warm water, like warm to the touch. And I'm just trying to incorporate it as slowly as I can to really get it together, and just stirring it like that, just to not overdo it. Then the next day I add in another 70 grams of flour and water with a little bit extra yeast at 3.5 grams or something, just to give it a step feed, to give it an extra little boost. Yeah, I'm trying to measure out exactly 70 grams. There you go. Like I was saying, some extra yeast to not overwhelm the original yeast. Yes, I'm really trying to be exact. There you go. And just punch it down. Yes, it'll be very sticky. That's what she said. Plus, just try to incorporate that into the jar as slowly as I can, which I'll use a spoon, plus some warm water that can warm to the touch, and just slowly incorporate it until like a batter mixture. And as you can see, it is starting to ferment, which will be a good thing. And I will continue to feed it until I want enough of the sourdough starter. Like, I will always punch it down a little bit and add some more flour to it with some water and whatnot, like not to overdo it. Don't know what the fuck I was thinking. As you can see, I'm doing a voiceover. But yeah, I also put a rubber band on the jar to make sure I know where the original level where I started, like right there on the very bottom of where the jar is, just to see where it's at. On the day of the baking, I used 990 grams of flour. 75% of it is bread flour, 12.5% is wheat flour, and 12.5% is dog rye, plus 673.2 grams of water, plus 200 grams of sourdough starter, plus 20 grams of salt, which will probably come out to that much weight. And I personally used 3 small containers for it, and I'm with the lids, and I am baking it at 300 and no, I'm just proofing it, my bad. Baking it at 425 after 8 hours of rising at 425 for 45 minutes until they come out like this. So yeah,